Greetings everybody and welcome back to a bit of an impromptu stream. I know I normally stream Space Engineers today, but I've got some things that have come up, so I'm not going to be able to stream later. So I thought I'd jump in and have a play around in some Star Citizen for a change, which, if you've been following my channel, you realise I haven't done in a really, really long time. And, well, quite a lot has changed. So we're going to run around here and, as the title suggests, maybe go and do a bit of mining and, yeah, just, phew, noisy, and just see how we go. So, just flying solo at the moment. I may be joined by some other people later, but for this point in time, it's just us. So, now the mining we're going to be doing today, I have a prospector, so we'll be doing some mining with the prospector, and I have a freelancer. Actually, I've got the freelancer dirt, but it's got a decent enough capacity storage to do transport, and I need to find somewhere to get some food. No, that's the trash. Alternatively, I can run all the way back to the refinery outpost that I'm basing out of to do my mining, and I'll pick up some food over there. So I think I might do that. I think I've got a little bit of life left in me to be able to do that. So let's see if we can get onto this shuttle before it closes its doors. And we missed it. Darn it. Yeah, it's departed already. I want to know when the next one's coming. Come on. Hello? 45 seconds. Alright. Let's see. That's something they're missing down here. We need vending machines. Even if it's just a fizz pop or whatever. I mean, seriously, what transit centre doesn't have vending machines on the platforms? You know, people are on the go. People are moving. Yeah, it's rush, rush, rush. They want to better just walk up and grab a thing on the go and keep on moving. They don't want to stop and hunt out actual food courts or restaurants or whatever. Oh, and if you're interested, we are actually currently on New Babbage over on the planet Microtech. Or planet owned by Microtech? I don't know. Yeah, Microtech. This is New Babbage. This is the major centre here on the planet itself. And it looks like it's snowing at the moment, actually. Ah, yes. The New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport. Well, hopefully I don't need to worry about medications, but thank you for the tip. Oh, go this way. Da, 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 do, 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 do. Now, we're just making our way back to the hangars so that we can grab our ship and return back to one of the refinery bases. I've been mining out of there for a little while now, so there's actually probably some processed materials that probably need to be run back here for sale, but I'm not going to worry about that today. That's you don't need to see me just flying back and forth in quantum.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected.
Yes, as you can see, I have a few ships of various types. Come on, where are we going?
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. I mean, I probably could turn my graphics down a little bit. It might make it a little bit less blurry, but for the most part, this is not actually handling it too badly. Normally streaming puts a little bit extra load on the system. Just slam me up against the door, that's it. Alright. Now I think I refilled my quantum last time. Let me just check. I did. Excellent. Okay.
You are clear to launch.
Good. Let me just also set route back to there. Come on, you fussy, touchy tin can. Okay, now we go this way. What's that, 65?
Thank you, and please visit again.
We'll take a 75-degree climb. Why not? Hit that button there. And if you want to see where we're coming from, there we go. Oh, hang on. Let's put them up. That's the spaceport there, and oh, okay, a little bit hard to see it. There's the city over there. And there's space. That's where we're going. Alright, so we still need to get a bit further out into the atmosphere, which I figured. Yep, that's good enough. There we are. See, looking forward in quantum is not... It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the sun is a bit of an annoyance, but then let's just flick around this way. Here we go. That's a view that's worth looking at. Because that's just a cool view. Sorry, I just had to check something there. Sorry about that, folks. So, yeah, it takes us a little bit. I have upgraded this ship, so it's got the best quantum drives in it that you can put into the Freelancer. So it's a little bit quicker than stock standard, but it still takes a little bit. But so yeah, what we'll do is when we get back here, I will just check on my refinement center products to see whether they've finished refining. I think I had 2 or 3 jobs running with them at the moment. I think one of them should, at least one of them should have finished. Then what we'll do is we'll grab the MISC prospector, and we will scout out and around into the asteroid field just around the refinery center here, and we'll see what resources we can pick up there. Or alternatively, we might actually jump on over to one of these other refinery centers. Yeah, it's probably either Crew L4 or L5, or maybe even just across here to the Hurston L3, and check out the asteroids around them and see if there's anything of viability there. Now, what we're looking for primarily from a profit point of view, for those who are interested, Quantanium. Quantanium is the fuel source for our quantum drives here. It is the most profitable material you can find. There is a caveat to that, however. If you have not done much mining at all, or haven't actually even ventured into mining and you're thinking about it, Quantanium is highly, and I repeat, highly unstable. When you mine Quantanium, from the moment you pick up and store your first Quantanium ore, you're on a timer. You've got 15 minutes before it will go, become unstable and actually explode. And if it's in your ship, guess what? Your ship goes boom, you go boom with it. So you've got to pick it up and run it back to a refinement center as quickly as you can within that 15-minute time window, and either sell it directly as ore, or if you want to make better profits, you actually task it up into the refinement center for processing and actually refining, in which case when you then go and sell it later, it's actually gives you twice the credits. It's worth twice as much UEC as when you just sell it as raw ore. Now, the beauty of it is once it's refined, it is stable and you can transport it and take your time with it, and it's not going to blow up. So it's only whilst it's in the unstable ore form that you've got to be critical of it and careful of it. Beep beep to you, what the heck was that? That said, the next material I will be looking for is Bexolite. Bexolite is stable, well, everything else is stable, so doesn't worry. Bexolite is the next most profitable ore to find, and once again, if you refine it, you'll get twice the amount of return than if you just sell it directly as ore. So for those interested, is a little tip. I mean, if you want ready cash right now, fine, just sell it straight away, but you're doing yourself a disservice because you're only getting half the amount of money for it. If you are looking at making profit, turning a profit, and actually earning through mining, you are better off refining it with several different refining methods, all of different costs to you, all at different time frames and speeds that it takes. I don't mind waiting for things to refine, so I pay very little for the longest and slowest most processing system. However, it gives me the best yield in return. So it can take anything up to it can take anything up to 24 hours for me to process a full load of ore out of the prospector. But that's right, I don't mind waiting. because yeah, that extra weight is worth the return in UEC. There we go. Now, other people have got their other views on mining. This is just mine, and this is the one that seems to work most profitable for me. I mean, I don't have a lot of profit. 779,000? Oh, sorry, 77,000. Wow. Is that right? Let me just check that. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. I did a lot of upgrading and stuff. Yeah, I don't have millions of UEC like some people, but I have enough to meet my needs and purchase what I want and do what I want, and that's all that matters. So, now, of course, there's refinement centers like this in all of the little Grange points. I believe they're all refinement centers. So no, I just happened to choose this one for where I'm basing because it was nice and close to Port Olisar, actually, and well, Crusader in general.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I will. And when I started mining here, I wanted the nice close proximity to Crusader. When I created this character for this new update, I actually set my home base at the new Cloud City, I suppose you can call it, Orison, which is on Crusader, which is just over there somewhere. So this was just the nearest point for me to bounce out to start messing around with mining, and I just haven't bothered changing since because I've just gotten into a routine and it's a nice convenient spot for me. Yeah, it's a bit of a long trek over to New Babbage to sell it, but yeah, it breaks the tedium. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, back there we go.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
For some reason it's really dark in here. Obviously the lights of the ship keep getting turned off. Oh, first order of business is grab some food. Now the beauty of it is, there's a burrito joint just opposite the hangar here, which is awesome. They make pretty nice burritos too. No matter which station you go to or which planet you land on, you've always got to wait for elevators. I mean, you'd think that in the what are we, the 30th century, that elevators would be like a lot faster. Alright, just before we do anything, we'll
Welcome
just...
to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah. We'll just store the freelancer. Thank you.
Please visit us again.
Yeah, burrito. We need a burrito. And some water. Hey, dude. Oh, hang on. What we need to do is... okay. Can't see. Let's just do this. Here we go. Oh, that's right. Where did it go in there? Where did it go? There it is. Sorry, I went... I have to see if I can sell them, actually. Blech. Might be able to sell them here, actually. $91. No, let's get... what do we got here? A moussaka burrito. So let's have a moussaka burrito. Alright, that's food at 100. I'm just going to go to the water. Very thirsty. Well, that put me at 71. Okay, let's just top it off with... what do we got here? Pips. Yeah, let's have a pips. Pink drink. Okay. Oh, it's a magically refilling can, that one. Come on. Now, I don't know whether I can sell this stuff or not, but we're going to go and try. So, first order of business is let's head to the Galleria. Now, don't want to... Is that wall pretty? I'm so pretty, it's so pretty. You like the wall, huh? Okay, cool. Not really sure where I'm going. I sort of know where I'm going, I just keep losing track of where I'm going all the time I come up here. Idiot. What's the betting? Because it's in my... I know. I got 4 of them. That's the only ones that's going to let me sell. Serious? I want to sell these things. Where am I supposed to sell them? Just give me a second. I'm going to do a little bit of a searchy thing. Yes. maybe? Or this thing, maybe. Okay, so that's what it is. I know what it is. Forward by, there we go. Oh, okay, I'll take it back to New Babbage by the looks. Well, I've got to go back to New Babbage anyway. It's not a big drama it's sitting in my inventory, other than it's cluttering up space, but I don't really need to put much in there, so that's all fine, that's all fine. And I will be going back to New Babbage shortly, actually, probably. We'll find out in a moment. So I'm going to go back down to Refinery and see if I've got some ores that have finished processing, which I'm pretty sure I do. Again, we need the generic elevator music. Instead, you'll just have to listen to my music. Still waiting. There we go. It's not creepy much. Just standing around.
Hi, good to have you back.
What do we got? How many completed?
See anything you like?
Ah, none completed. Interesting. Ah, 14 minutes, so nearly. So we got, yeah, corundum basically. It's, yeah. Again, more corundum. I came across a lot of corundum over the last couple of days. Okay, it'll fit. So, in 15 minutes time when that's finished, we'll take another run back. Now, just have to bear with me, folks. I'm just going to plant my character here. I need to make a quick break. Be back. Okay, sorry about that. Now, whilst we are waiting for that to finish, we're going to go and do some mining, and then we bring a load back
Hi.
in.
Good to have you back.
Shh! Talking here.
Finding everything all right?
We bring that back and set that up. We should be able to... Am we Englishing? I really am Englishing. Okay, we'll be able to set that up for refining, and we'll pull those refined products out and to the freelancer, and we'll run them back over to New Babbage. In which case I can offload them there, and hopefully offload most of this other organic materials that is actually in my inventory at the moment. Which, hey, we looted it, salvaged it, acquired it, looted it. I don't know. We're exploring yesterday. It was in a loot crate in one of the things we explored. Settlement, outpost. I don't know what term you use for them. All I was concerned about is I didn't have to shoot anybody. Well, actually, more importantly, nobody ever had to shoot at me, because that's not fun. I mean, I can't see a thing. Okay, I can defend them myself. I have the technology. I have the weapons, and I know how to use them. So, let's find out... Okay, textures are having trouble loading. Let's grab our prospector.
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Stand by.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
At least it's a polite computer. Okay, this is pretty cool music for mine too. It's also pretty cool combat music, but it's hopefully not going to combat. We are going to be sticking pretty close to the station here, so if anybody can cause us any greases, then we'll just hightail it back here. I mean, I'm not what you call in a combat vessel. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen the Prospector before, this is the Prospector by Misk. It's not bad, but you just round thing at the front here. This is our mining head. I can't see because the sun is. I can do this. There we go. This is the Helix 1 mining head. It's the largest and most efficient you can get for. I suppose most efficient is the right term. That you can get for this particular mining vessel. I've also got 3 mining module additions. Yeah, they're just little peep peep. They're little pew pews. But yeah, the modules are to help with the mining process, just to add a bit more stability to the asteroids, and there's no yield ones, just some stability, and reduces resistances and increases the margin of error, the optimal area for mining. Come on, there it is. Okay, let's just clear that. We don't need you.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
Yes, systems on. Now, I've just got to decide where we're going to go. Okay, that thing that you just saw was a scan pulse. And you'll notice there's now these little
Thank
boxes.
you, and please visit again.
There's these little boxes on my HUD that indicate asteroids over here. These indicate asteroids that have been detected by that scan pulse that have potential for resources in them. And I say have potential because some of these asteroids are going to come up as a non-scannable asteroid, which means there's actually no resources in them, at least not that I can scan with the prospector here. Trying to see where those... See, they're actually on the base, on the station. Ah, okay, 12 kilometers down here. This works. It's a start. Okay, why am I drifting that way? I haven't turned decoupled off. That's better. Now, I'm probably not going to be overly concerned about what the resources are, unless of course it's just mostly inert materials, in other words, junk, rock, and non-profitable rubbish. Hopefully we'll find something a little bit on the profitable side. Even a small profit is better than no profit. Okay, so yeah, if you've never done mining before, key I'm pressing for this scan pulse is tab. Once we get up here, we'll switch over to analysis mode or scanning mode, which lets us actually scan the asteroid better and more thoroughly, I suppose, and determine what content is in it. Okay, now I usually come in nice and close. So we press V, we go into scanning mode, and the little purple highlight that we see tells us we can actually scan this asteroid, which is good. So then we just hit and hold our left mouse button to scan it. We're scanning, and on the right hand side it comes up and tells us we've got diamond, boras, and corundum. Mostly corundum and diamond. Diamond's actually not too bad. A lower price, but once refined, it actually gives us a reasonable return. So I think we're going to actually mine this one. There will be inert materials in this. 47, 67, 74, 75. There's going to be about 25% inert materials. So we hit M to go into mining.
Fracturing mode on.
Okay, and as you heard, we're in fracturing mode. On the left hand side up there, we can see our current range in green and effective range. What we do, we can move in until we reach optimal. Here we go. Now, simply tap our left mouse. You can hold it on, but if you just tap the left, okay.
Fracturing mode
Let's just reset this.
extraction mode on.
Tap the left mouse button, and we're now in. Come on. Thank you. We want fracturing mode. Tap it. We're in fracturing mode. Now this lets us break the asteroid up. Now you scroll your wheel to actually increase your laser power, as you can see on the left hand side there. And as you increase the laser power, charge level on the right will come up. We've got to bring it up to that green optimal band and then hold it there until that box fills in altogether. Yeah, don't overcharge. If you go to overcharge, turn your laser off, just tap your left mouse button again, and back your ship away, because if this asteroid shatters, as it explodes, at this range, it will damage your ship. And then you're stuck. And For some reason it tells me I have my mining modules. Oh, you bastards. It took the mining modules off when my ship got destroyed. I'm going to have to buy them again. Okay, so I don't have any mining modules on this ship. Come on, optimal. There we go. So we need to keep it in this optimal range. Let's just back the power back down. As you can see, the optimal green is filling up, and when it fills, it shatters the asteroid. So now we've got multiple parts here. Now each of these parts will be scanned independently. Ooh, settle down. Diamond and corundum. See, no inert material. So we'll crack that. We'll crack that. Now it takes less power to do this one, so we have to be really careful. So you crack the main asteroid once, and then you crack those shattered pieces a second time, and that's when we can start collecting our ore. And we'll demonstrate it with this one, because it's going to be all materials we want. That's the diamond, which is pretty good. Okay, so now what did we get? 2 pieces? We got 2 pieces. You notice they come up in purple when we hover over in mining mode. They come up purple. So diamond 100%, excellent. So what we do is we press our right mouse button, puts us into extraction mode. And all we do then is just tap the left mouse button and it sucks up all the goodies. So this one must be the corundum. Oh, both. We got a lot of diamond in that one. 5 SCU. Yeah. And my work order is completed. Excellent. Okay, so we've got 7.4 SCU of diamond and 2.8 by the looks of that of corundum. That's not bad. Corundum and inert material. Okay, so we've got to fracture this one and see if we can pick up some, hopefully some pure corundum nodes, pieces. I don't really want to pick up inert material. You're getting next to nothing price-wise for inert material. It's not worth, really it's not worth anything. It's just rock. So, I mean, I actually do really quite enjoy the mining mechanic that they've got. It's, come on, back down. Thank you. It's just chill. It's a chill activity.
Extraction mode on.
Okay, that's 100% inert material. That's useless to us. Corundum and inert material. Corundum, excellent. Okay, what's in that one? There. And just trade corundum again. Perfect. We've got 2 nodes of pure corundum. See, that one's a mix. It's a high mix, but it's still a mix. And this one is just inert materials. Actually, we're going to just get rid of the inert material. We just back up quite a ways, actually. Alright, so what do we got here? Corundum and borax. Borax is not a bad one. If you can get a decent load of borax, that's actually not too bad at all. But this was mostly corundum and diamond, so we'll pick up a little bit of borax, maybe. Corundum and Boras, excellent. I was hoping for more diamond, but we can go with that. I say that as I'm dealing with an asteroid node that has got no diamond in it, but Corundum, Boras and inerts. Boras and inerts. Corundum, Boras and, well, it says there's the inerts, but there's like, it's like a sub 100th of a percent.
Fracturing mode on.
Okay, this is actually, ooh, actually, yeah, this is actually a good one. We've basically got useful materials with a less than 1/100th% of inert material. Come on, you can do it. Yes, here we go.
Extraction mode
Wonderful. Diamond, corundum, boras, and negligible. $30. Oh, we're actually getting close to full. This will fill us. And we're full. So, but actually not a bad load. Corundum and diamond with a smattering of boras. Okay, so M to turn our mining loader back off, and we head back to base. Alright, I just hit C to go into cruise control, which brings my speed up to that little red box. What's red there, white down there. Just brings your speed up to that level and holds it without having to hold the keys down. If you've played the game before, you're familiar with these. If you haven't, then hope that helps, because rather than holding your finger on W all the time, you can just hit C for cruise control, and then you just steer. And what we will be doing is we'll load this up and start it refining, and we'll grab that other load, it's loaded onto the freelancer, and hand back over to New Babbage. And that's just the life of a miner. It's pretty straightforward. And we'll see what sort of profit we get, actually. Just to give you an idea. I mean, cool, combat prohibited. Because people, I mean, I'm only a sole operator, a single sole operator, one person show. And yeah, okay, so you can buy the big Argo and have 3 other people join you and mine a truckload more and all that jazz. And yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like I said, I'm just a sole operator.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And this will give you some indication of the profitability of the sole operator doing mining mechanic, or being a miner. And truthfully, I find it's actually pretty good. I should get anywhere between 15 and, on average, for base materials, as basic materials, not your Quantanium, because that's a high risk, high yield material. But anything else, you're looking between 15 and 40,000 UEC per freelancer load. Now my freelancer holds 36 It's got a 36 storage capacity. The miner here's got a 32. So if I get a full load of materials that refines out with no inert materials, let me just turn that off. I'm not running a full load, obviously. So for the 32, say, let's say a max of, say, 30 to 32 SCU of refined materials, to get anywhere from, say, 15 to 40,000 USD, USE is not bad. Now it costs me approximately 100 UEC for the quantum fuel, maybe 150 at most to do the round trip. Maybe at most, maybe the same amount in hydrogen.
Landing complete.
Just gonna say.
Have a pleasant stay.
So, come on, thank you. So, yeah, 15,000 UEC, that's just pure profit. I mean, a lot of people will talk about, time is money, and the time it takes for you to process and to mine and all that sort of stuff. So, honestly, that was one asteroid. We've just got a full miner of materials from one asteroid. I mean, we were lucky. And it's mostly corundum and diamond. Well, diamond's about 50% of it. Diamond's the higher valued one. Excuse me. Although I'd have to check the chart again. I'm pretty sure diamond's higher valued than corundum. I seem to get a lot of corundum. Corundum is very popular. Not popular, very abundant. That's probably a better word for it. Very abundant. But when I come across asteroids of Bexolite, I do like that, because on the scale of profitability, Bexolite is the next one underneath Contanium. It is the most profitable, stable material. Now, if you want pure profit, then you just scour them for Contanium. You have a large capacity ship. You become an expert at that optimal power issue, which with Contanium is very difficult, because it's that optimal band is tiny in comparison.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
And you mine Contanium and you make huge profits.
Please visit us again.
However, I can tell you in all honesty that finding decent percentages of Contanium in asteroids is very hit and miss. Mostly you might find 1 or 2% of the Contanium in an asteroid, 1 or 2% Contanium in an asteroid of probably quartz usually, or inert materials, junk. I was fortunate one time, we came across I think it was a 30 or 40% Contanium, and did a decent Contanium run on that. Came across another one, had a 15% Contanium, which was great. Split it the first time, which was a miracle, which was good. One of the shattered pieces was garbage, and I wanted to clear some space, so I blew it up. And whilst I backed my ship way off, and the asteroid piece that I blew up had nothing of value in it, it was just quartz and junk, I mean, inert material, it blew my ship up. Hence why I no longer have modules. Hang on, I've got to check that. Just bear with me. Yeah, empty. At least it's got the Helix 1 still equipped, but yeah, I'm going to have to buy those modules again. That's a pain. That's a pain.
Clear Bay 3.
Are you serious right now? I love some of the ambient dialogue you hear when you're walking through here. Alright, so how to use the refinement center. Okay, this is the materials and the potential yield that you'll get off those materials. They will actually refine other materials. So we start by selecting our source, our prospector. Bingo. It tells us we've got 32,000, basically completely a full load pretty much of refinables and 1 SCU of inert materials. So set up a work order. Yeah, 1. So as you can see, we can't refine that. It's waste material. Corundum and diamond. Okay, so refining and processing method. That. Okay, let's just say I want to do these. Okay, this is the default one that comes up, and we'll get a quote on that. It's going to cost me 682 UEC to do it, and it's going to take 29 minutes. So it's quick, but I believe it's pretty low yielding. See, 1,915 will yield 1,222, so quite low yielding. Another method which is actually pretty good is this one here. Still, the yield is pretty low. However, price is 2,000 for 4 hours. Okay. I prefer this one, the Linux solventation. As you can see, yield is very high. 1900 to 1700, 1200 to 1100, well, nearly 1200, 32 to 30. So incredibly high yield. However, it's going to take 23 hours, but it only cost me 341. So it's the lowest cost. Yes, it takes the longest time, but it's also the highest yielding. So I can wait 24 hours. I have no problems waiting 24 hours. I do this regularly. As you can see, that one's finished. That one's got another 11 hours. I do this pretty regularly. So once you, after say a 24-hour cycle, you're pretty much pulling materials out almost as frequently as you're putting materials in, and cycle repeats. So we're going to confirm on that. Work order accepted, and as you can see, we're now here processing away quite happily. See, we've got 22, and we've got some gold, and we've got some diamond. And as you can see, corundum. I didn't want the aluminium, I was trying to get rid of that. Bexlite, that is really cool. But anyway, now, to get stuff out. Now, these are ships with storage capacity that are actually stored currently here at this station. Just like this material selected location, it's okay, there's nothing there because there's nothing in the ship anymore. So we've got to have a cargo ship of some sort here. I've got my freelancer here, so we select that. We're going to get 2960 out of the maximum capacity of this ship of 3600. So yep, I'll take you and collect. Come on, boy, it doesn't normally take this. There we go. Order delivered. So that is now in my freelancer. Now, as you can see, I can't stop this and collect because there's already in excess of the capacity left in my freelancer. My freelancer has got 641 capacity left. So we just close out of there. And since we have pretty much a full load in our freelancer, we will now run that over to New Babbage, over to the Trade and Development Division, TDD, and sell off these refined products and earn our profit. So, and We also then need to make our way to the admin center and see if we can sell all this organic material that I've got in my inventory. Because I want my inventory space back.
Management just wanted to make a general announcement to check your valve systems. We've been noticing leaks in processing.
We've been noticing leaks in processing. Yeah, as long as it's not leaking my materials, buddy. Back to the hangars. And yeah, so that's basically the complete cycle for mining. From start to finish. And it's just a rinse and repeat. And as you can see, it's actually a pretty chill process. It's not high pressure. And if you find a place where you're not going to be disturbed, it can be, you put some tunes on, like I've got going in the background. It can just be quite chill, just to fly around through asteroids, scanning asteroids, blowing them up, grabbing materials, bringing them back, setting them up for refining, and then taking refined product and shooting it off to a sales vendor. Which, look, we'll complete the process. We'll go through right to sale as well. What I will do is I'll pull up the prospector. Ooh, skid marks. Somebody's been having fun. I'll pull up the prospector. I will refuel its tanks. And we'll just see what sort of profit we get off this.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Shush. Talking here.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
We'll see how much we... Well, actually, we don't need to refuel. Well, we do need to refuel it. I think that's it, Padful. I will need to refill the dirt at some stage, but I don't need to now. Yeah, we'll be able to see how much profit we make when we get there. And unfortunately, the heavy breathing is a result of the fact that I'm wearing heavy armor. So I will apologise that if the ASMR of heavy breathing gets to you. It annoys me, but it doesn't get to me. So I've been meaning to actually change it. Did that? I was going to say. Yeah, just headbutt the door again. I really wish this door would auto open. Why is it? I cleared that route. Far out. Go away. Now let's see if we can get it to bring it. Not Tresla. Not Tresla. Thank you.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Yeah. Bright light. Actually, that puts it in a good light. Actually, for that, that's not a bad shot. Actually, let's just screenshot that. There we go. Hi, if you're new to the game and you're wondering how I went into third-person view like that, it's actually F4, function key, F4. And to move around, if I was to move my mouse now, oh no, it does work. It's sometimes if you move your mouse, it actually moves the ship still, but in Quantum it doesn't. But if you're not in Quantum and you want to be able to move around like this, press and hold the Z key, or Z, depending on which part of the world you're in. Press and hold that when you move your mouse, and it'll let you just free rotate the camera, which is pretty neat. Wow, it's way over there now. I like how the shadows dynamically change. See how the shadows are growing longer on the hull of the ship there? Because Stanton's sun is moving further and further behind us. It's cool. Oh yeah, and to go into Quantum, you press B to bring up your Quantum HUD. You wait for it to charge, calibrate, you charge it, spool up, yep. And then you aim at your target and you wait for it to calibrate to that target. And then you press and hold B to launch Quantum Drive. If I was to press and hold B now, it would actually stop us. It would pull us out of Quantum at an arbitrary point. To close the HUD again, so I can just tap B to bring it back up again. And it kills the actual effect, you notice. So just turn it back off. If we go back into here, you notice we've actually still got the U-Butte particle effects, but we no longer have the cloudy, dusty, smoky, interstellar dust effects. Which is, hopefully they fix that. I wonder if bringing up Quantum will re-enable it, or if it's just balked it all together. Yeah, it's just balked it all together. That's alright. It's just the backdrop that looks static. It's actually not static. Oh, I mean, it sort of is. It's hard to explain it. It sort of is, but it sort of isn't. You will notice that Microtech will come into view shortly and will get bigger as we zoom up to it. 8 million kilometers in closing. Yeah, as we can see, we've got stuff coming into view. I don't know what that is. It's just streaming past or something. There we go. Here's Microtech. Okay, now before we go any further, we have stopped, haven't we? Yes. Just going to quickly jump out of my seat and show you something I think is really cool. Besides the fact that this is the DIR, this is the living quarters, bunk beds. All that jazz. This is our first smaller storage compartment. As you can see, we've got crates to the ceiling, and if the textures would load properly, that says crystalline materials, crystalline minerals. This is our additional quantum tanks and the likes, because the DIR is actually a long-range explorer. It's not a cargo hauler. although it does have cargo capacity, as you can see. And in here, we've got... No, I didn't want that. Go away. No, go away. This... I think that says crystalline materials, and I think this says metals. I really wish the textures would load properly, but it doesn't. And of course... that's our loading ramp, which... we don't need open. We have a turret up here, which is, I don't think I can. There it is. Boy, it's been a long time since I've been in the turret on this thing. Where's the power switch?
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
Been ages since I've been. Oh, okay. Let's just not do that again. Probably not a good idea. People could take offense to it. Wow. Kind of dark in here. Alright, so that's a quick tour of the door. I really wish the lights would fix themselves, but they don't seem to want to. Oh, okay, it turned the power of the whole ship off. That's interesting.
Shield on.
Shields down. Yes, I know shields are down. It's going to do this again, is it?
Weapon system off.
Okay, let's try that again. It's not initializing everything properly. Power.
Hello, how can Miss help you
There we go.
today?
Now it's powered up properly.
On.
So turning the turret off messed with some of the power of the rest of the ship. It's fair enough. Okay, bring up quantum. Let it spool. I can't tell if it's calibrated or not because of the colors. I'm going to assume it is. Press and hold B. Let's go.
Quantum travel engaged.
Alright. Can you hear the atmosphere? Yep, it's passing through the atmosphere.
Quantum travel complete.
And there's New Babbage. Cruise control it. Alright, that is the ice lake, so we need to head over there. There it is. So if you ever come into New Babbage and you want to know where the spaceport is, look for this ice lake. Look for the shuttle rail line that goes across the ice lake, and you'll find it over in the back. This is during the day. During the night time, you got 3 towers with 3 lights, 3 red lights on the top of each. Makes it quite easy to see at night time, but it can sometimes be shrouded in cloud, like it's sort of half shrouded in cloud now. But if you look for the ice lake and then look across the ice lake, you'll find the spaceport there. It's a little easier to find that way. And if you can see it clearly during the day, as you can see, we've got 4 sets of 3 lights, 3 white lights each on the buildings. That's down in where my reticle is there, where I'm moving it around. The 3 lights, the 3 towers with the 3 red lights are these ones up the back here. Okay, now we go into communications, F11. Go to friends, go to spaceport, communicate. Hailing the spaceport. F11 to close it again, of course.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And that's what we want to hear. Now, it's not showing the assigned landing bay at the moment because we're too far away. So, as we get closer, we'll see the little cyan circle with the down pointing V or the arrow thingy in it. And that's pointing to where we've got to land. Now, if you ever are taking off from a place and it's just on a landing pad, so there's no hangars or anything like that, you don't need to request permission to take off. You always need to request permission to land, however. If you're in a hangar, one that's got a door on it, you will need to ask for permission to be able to leave. That initializes the hangar to open the door. There we go. There's our little indicator. So you've got to request permission from a hangar to actually leave. Don't ever land on a pad that is not assigned to you. Your vehicle will be impounded. And in large built-up areas like this, don't just land anywhere because there's a lot of restricted areas, as you saw the notification before. And if you go too near to one of those, they will either take control of your ship and redirect you, which is really disconcerting. Or in some cases, there's been times when they have actually just shot the ship out of the sky. And you don't want to lose your lovely ships doing that. Am I an expert on this game? Hell no. I'm far from an expert on this game. These are just little tidbits of information that I have learnt over time. I've played this game a lot, on and off. I used to play it a lot when they first introduced Port Olisar, the space station, when Area 18 first came in, back when you loaded the game. Come on. When you loaded the game and it took you into an arena commander. The arena commander was a hangar, and from there you could go into the various aspects of the game. It's come a long way since then, and I'm really pleased to see how far it's come. For some reason, my speed adjust is being hypersensitive today. Or not sensitive at all. Oh, hang on. Landing gear. Almost forgot landing gear. Thank you.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Alright, to quickly turn all your systems off and on again, just press and hold U, or press U. That'll turn them all off. When you hop back in, you can just press U and it will turn all your systems back on and make you flight ready as well. It's a nice quick shortcut and wide to hop out of any seat, chair, turrets, etc. It's still really dark in here. And I mean, I think I mentioned already, but you press and hold F to bring up the selector thing. And we're back at New Babbage, right back to where we started from. So now let's go and store the ship and go and see what sort of profit we get. Okay, invisible lift. Come on, go away. I know people who just walk through them, but I've also fallen through the world doing that, so we'll just let it reload. There we go. So yeah, let's go and see what sort of profit we've made off this load of predominantly corundum, I think, if I remember correctly.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
Now you'll notice that I'm storing my ship straight away as soon as getting here. Just saves any chance of it being boarded, stolen,
Please
or
visit us
otherwise messed with by
Goodbye.
anybody else. And we don't want that. And we can still access its inventories when it's stored, because it's well within the system here. So, okay, let's head to the Metro Loop once again. Yes, I know my belongings belong to me. Now, where we are going is actually the Commons. That's the district that's got that's got all the shoppies. And now we're also going to Trade and Development Division, TDD. That's for our minerals. We'll also be going to Admin or Planetary Services. I think they call it. Well, we'll have a look when we get there. And that's to sell this organic materials that I'm currently lugging around in my backpack. Yeah, I think I've got some stuff stored here in New Babbage. Oh, just some ammo. Oh, and a nutrient bar. That's nice.
Capsule now approaching station.
Yeah, might have
Stand
to
clear
hop out of that.
disembarking
There we go.
passengers. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Ooh, finally made it. Now, once we've completed this, I will actually pull this stream to a close at this point in time. For starters, the server I'm on is starting to feel a little janky. It's sort of a little laggish, which usually when I start feeling that, I close back to the main menu and just relaunch into, and that way it loads me into a new server. And besides which, I've completed what I did. I started here, we went over, we did some mining, we've done a cargo run, brought it all back, sell it off here. Yeah, all I'm going to be doing now is exactly the same as what you just see me do. So I don't think you need to see me do it a second time, or a third time, or a fourth time, or yeah, get the idea. But I would certainly highly encourage you to give it a go. Currently, it's a free fly week. It's a special event called Invictus Week. It is a free fly. You can create a profile on robertspaceindustries.com. And then you can download and load into the game, and they give you some free ships that you can fly around in for the duration. If you do want to actually join the game and become a backer and support it, there is several starter packages that are only like what are they, about $40 US, if I remember correctly. And that gives you access to the game. It gives you a hangar for your ship, which we don't have access to at the moment again, but there'll be our personal hangars where we can actually hang out and stuff. And it gives you a starter ship, a single ship where you can play around with. And there's several different types of starter ships to get you going. So, yeah, go and check it out. Certainly would encourage it. This is a huge game already, and there is still huge amounts to come. This is only one solar system. There are multiples planned in the works that they are actively working on, and it's very active. The development has got studios. I can't even remember how many studios they've got around the globe now. Lots of them. All working on all this new tech and new systems, and as you can see, the fidelity is pretty nice. Alright, here we are, Trade and Development Division. And the very fact that I'm actually having some textures not loading gives me an indication the server's getting a bit janky too. Okay, so we need our freelancer. And lo and behold, we've got corundum, diamond, and gold. Now, I just need to grab something where I can make note of our profits. That's that, and we do this and this. Okay, so we'll start with gold. As you can see, diamond is 7 UEC per unit. Corundum is only 2.5 or 2.6. Even gold is worth more. So we've got 2, 4, 4, 3. And then diamond. The corundum, which we've got a lot more of. But as you notice, a lot more, not as big a profit, because the other one's actually worth more. That's why I'm not a big fan of corundum, but I end up with a load of it anyway. So in this case, we only made 10,500 UEC. Which, well, like I said, it costs about, at most, maybe 200 UEC in quantum fuel, hydrogen fuel, and repairs. So that's still over 10,000 UEC is actual profit. Now, we're just going to go all the way over here. As you can see, our texture's a little bit messed up. And honestly, 10,000, I must push that away. 10,000 is actually one of the lowest runs that I've done. The last one I did was 15. I did a 70,000 run when I had nearly a full load of Quantanium. That was nice. Alright, planetary services. Wrong side. Alright, we want to sell. And we are selling from our backpack. Alright, here we go. We can sell these things. There's others that we can't sell, which is a little annoying. But see, these are 14 dBm. Total profit. Like this alone, I think we'll find it would cover the quantum fuel and hydrogen fuel. And 4. So where do I sell this other junk from? I think I'm just going to discard these other 3. There's 11, 13 things. I think I'm just going to discard them. No, stop. Thank you. Which ones are they? The Dakari pod. Let me just see where they can be sold. Dakari, D-E-C-A-R-I. Okay, that's not going to help you that. Let me just check something else. That tells me nothing. It tells me what it is, but not where I can get rid of it. Yep, that doesn't help me either. Apparently nobody knows where to get rid of this stuff from. None of the above. Don't want that commodity. Don't care about that. Don't care about that, or that, or that. Yep, that can go away. That's a useless site. Alright, what's the other one I got here? It's the Orza. Oza. Okay, so apparently the Oza can be consumed. It can. It can't? Oh, what? Oh, I don't know. And what's this one? Blue Bilva. And apparently it also is consumable. Okay. Okay, so they're foods. Oh, come back here. These ones, however, are not. It's got to be cooked for a long time before it's digestible. Well, I'm actually not going to... Well, I can't find anywhere where it actually lets you sell it, actually. No, I don't mean daiquiri. I mean daiquiri, you idiot. Yeah, daiquiri pots. Fine, go away. No, 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 no. Commodities. Let me just do a search. Okay, apparently it is not something that I can actually sell anywhere. So guess what? Oh, there was 10 of them. Okay, I didn't realize there was 10 flares. Med pens, that's fine, I think. No, they're fully equipped. Alright. Yep. We will take the nutrient bar, in case we need that. We'll put our helmet back on, because we need that. I think that's it there. Don't care. Alright, so that's pretty much it, folks. I'm going to pull this stream to a close here because we've come full circle. I hope you found it entertaining, interesting, or otherwise amusing enough to watch. Anyway, so yeah, once again, thank you for stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you check back and drop back in another time. I stream pretty regularly. I've been a bit slacker this week. There's been some things that have come up this week, so I haven't streamed as regularly as I normally do, but I do have a regular schedule, so you feel free to check that and drop back at any time. And I hope to see you then. Until next time, thanks for stopping by, and happy exploring.